So we're going YouTube. Hopefully this would probably be the last one of this room, because it's at a point now I can say for now it's done. So let's go in there. Okay, so it's had a couple of little additions to it, like piles of clothes in there, so pillows on the bed. The vending machine's changed a little bit. It's got a computer, I say it in brackets. That can there is dynamic, so technically if I come first, you better kick it off. It's not going to go, is it? Oh, there it goes. So you got something that's dynamic in the room. This still cycles through the clothing. Zoom's still the same. As you can see, the cabinets here have changed. The bottom ones, that one and that one are technically the same item, and then the top two are the same item. I was going to add detail to that, not going to worry about it. As you can see, I've changed the table. Then if you come into here, it's got these cabinets at the top, and then it's got that one there, and then this one here with like a display on the back. Now if you're going to use this as a creation of your own, all these lights, if I just go into it so you can see it, they've all got their own individual. If I come to here, you can adjust their brightness, and you can tell them whether they're on or off. So if you click that there, it turns the light off, as you can see, turns the light off. That turns it on, that turns the brightness up, turns the brightness down. So it all depends on what your feel for the room is. This floor is separate from the floor right here, which is separate from the floor in there, which as you can see, this is white, and there's silver. It's, again, in brackets, got a computer. It's 3 shrunken down those monitors. It's got a, in bracket, keyboard. If you want to use somebody else's keyboard, by all means. It's got a computer. I say again in brackets. These are all very blocked out, just to represent the thing. Trying to keep the thermals nice and low. Like I've added a few, like some lights in there. In here still does the same thing. In there still does the same thing. I'm still going to tweak some of the things, like how much they move the puppet around. That's still going to be tweaked. The vending machine now, when you get close, the glass will light up a little bit, and you can actually hit square, and it'll dispense a can. It's a little bit different to that one. This one's not painted, it's just to look the part. The bed, the bottom part, the mattress part is all one piece. The top part, the pillows are another piece. The window hasn't changed, it's still the same. The back and the front of these are slightly different. It's got the squares on this side. It's got a little square on that side. That's still there, so you can change that. The gun's still there, so you can pick the gun up. So when you've picked the gun up, when you've got that on green, like I showed before, you can do that. I have also added an area at the front. Doesn't go anywhere. There's not going to be any decorations out here and all that. Just so that the front door actually has a use. If it's flashing, it's just on standby. If it stays on, it can be interacted with, the little lights. That's kind of all I've really done. The roof is now a separate piece. I was going to put inlays, but thought no, I'll keep it flat. The TV here is a little bit bigger. I thought it was a little bit too small, so I made it larger. Trying to think of if there's anything else I've missed. I don't think there is. The shower works. So when it went again, it's on green, you take your gear off. The gun works. Again, all the other stuff's still the same. Oops. Yeah, so if you're going to use decorations, like use other creations and all that, by all means. It's like, I'm not going to tell you how to use it, but it's at a point where it's like, it's a complete room. It's got some functionality to it, so it's got like working doors, a working mirror. I'm still going to tweak the head. It's got a working shower. The toilet might be shrunken down a little bit. It feels a little bit too big. Again, those there are going to be tweaked. I'm actually thinking I might reduce the thermal on them as well. Again, all these lights, they're all adjustable. The light that's in here isn't actually a light, so as you can see there's no light there, that's just a spot. Yeah, so the vending machine, when the glass is lit, it's activatable, all with square. So anything that's interactable, hit square. Okay, so window, square, vending machine, square, door, square. To change the outfit is square. If you've got it on green, triangle to change it to the in brackets naked. This door is an automatic one, so you have to push square. Picking up and placing the gun down is square. That's pretty much self-explanatory. That door could probably be moved a little bit. That wall is a thick ass. That's actually 2 walls. So if you do use the creation, you could always just flip this wall out here and move it in. But it's like, are you really going to be, let's face it, when you're creating your own creation from this, you're probably going to plonk in your own character, or I use a computer model or something like that, and that's it. So it's up, it's still got the same name. So if I exit fraudulent room of 2077, I am going to make add-ons, if you want to call it that. So I'm going to make a piece that you can place outside the window to make it look like a city. It'll be just a sculpt. And maybe out here or in there, make something you can place there to make it look like there's something out there. If you want lighting, copy these lights, bring them out if you want. All the sculpts are relatively simple. I haven't gone too detailed with them. Thank you. So like these, they're just cutouts with inserted pieces. So hopefully if you use it, it's not going to be too, like, how do I do this, how do I do that? But if you do use it and you get stuck, like, how do I make this switch do something else? Or how do I make that? Or where's the skybox white, stuff like that. If you're on Dreams and you get those kind of questions, don't be shy, ask me, I'll let you know. But my suggestion, fiddle with it. These here are usually just a chip, detects your puppets nearby and uses a remote control, so that whatever you press on your controller, it does something, and it's right up to square. So I'm going to call it there, guys. It's up. Feel free to use it. I'll catch you next time. See yous.